Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or whenever you are watching this video. This is the lady herself coming back with you again with another video of Chicago Talk, Miss C Temptation. Wanted to state to everybody, I wanted to say namaste, peace be unto you and everybody that is watching this video. I did ran a poll on YouTube yesterday, and I stated was this that I was going to do my intake on the R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly documentary part 2. I'm still going to do that. I'm going to do that on the next video, but today I wanted to talk briefly about this situation regarding the murder of Mr. Armaud Arbery. It took place back in February in Georgia. And yesterday it was reported that a father and son named Travis and Gregory McMichael was arrested for the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. He was 25 years old and he was jogging, in the area. And I think it was the son, though he did shot him in cold blood. Now, keep in mind, though, this young man was a black man. He didn't do anything wrong. Only thing he did was jog. Okay. So I'm just wondering what's going to take place as far as, now that they're arrested when this trial takes place. Now, it was reported that Armaud Arbery, he was killed on February 23rd. The father and son was arrested as of yesterday. I don't know what exactly when the trial is going to take place. I guess that's still in process. But if you really look at it, I mean, this actual story is basically a repeat of the Trayvon Martin story. I mean, and that shows you right there, ladies and gentlemen, that racism did exist then, and racism does exist now in the year of 2020. Now, if you ask me far as my input about this story, since they both took part in this young man's murder, and from what I saw in the video, though, on YouTube, though, that the family did protested this, for these two men to be arrested and come to justice. My personal opinion about this is this, though, that Travis and Gregory McMichael, if it was up to me personally, those two should receive the death penalty. I mean, period, point, in a story. I mean, just to shoot a young man like that down in cold blood, and the only thing that young man was doing was exercising, and you mean to tell me that this young man didn't have the right to exercise in the job, as far as his health is concerned, and if he doesn't receive that, then they should get life in prison. I'm talking about both of them. But I have a funny feeling, though, with these two young men, and somebody had shared with me that one of them does have connect. He was an ex-police officer, and he does have connections with the mayor somehow, allegedly. But I got a funny feeling, though, that these two are going to cop a plea somehow. But when you're talking about a murder case, they shouldn't be entitled, though, to cop any type of plea regarding this, the easy way out, because if you kill somebody, you take somebody's life, then you should serve the time, though, I mean, just for that. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I mean, this is a real sad situation. I mean, and when I did, read on this story, I mean, it really disturbed me. And then a couple of people, though, did actually recorded a video about this particular topic on their channel. So I had decided then, I said, well, let me come on and try to share my input about this Armaud Arbery story, because this was a young black man. He was minding his business. He didn't bother anybody. He was jogging. And just for him just to get shoot down in cold blood. And see, what these two men, they don't understand is this. What they need to understand is, though, that young man was somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's cousin, somebody's friend, and they don't take account of that far as that situation is concerned, me personally, I think he was just gunned down because this young man was a young black man, and then we've been dealing with this same issue for many, 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 many years. I mean, I'm talking about going back to the case of Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, So my question is, as African Americans, when is it that we will see equality? Me personally, I don't think we ever will, unfortunately. Even though we are part of this country, we should be entitled to receive justice and equality, but personally, I don't see it. I mean, there's no type of justice. Basically, what it is just us, unfortunately. So, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a comment on the bottom. Let me know how you feel about this story about this young man, Armaud Arbery, being killed like that. And the main thing I ask for, that's my cat Cameo in the background. And the main thing that I ask for is to share and subscribe and smash that like button if you do like this video. But somebody has to come to some sort of truth about this, because this whole story is really, really sad. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. So I'm going to say to you guys that, again, that I love you so very much. I bless you. I have faith in you, and I realize the Creator in each and every one of you. So we're going to continue to stay strong as far as this epidemic and as far as this sickness, as far as this racism is concerned. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop this mic. Guys, enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon or morning or evening or whenever you're watching this. And my next video, I will be talking about, my input about the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. I did have a chance to watch that, so I'm going to get my input as far as what that is concerned. So definitely stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.